So this week 10 in Edav, we kind of talked about the different environments that go on for students to be successful and maybe learn better. So there are like three that I was able to catch on. The first is learner-centered, which is what kind of emphasizes students be able to bring with them the skills and maybe conceptual and cultural knowledge within the classroom. The second is knowledge-centered environments, which is like the goal is to help students become more knowledgeable and gain strategic thinking as well. The other one was assessment-centered environments. Kind of pays more attention to what is taught and like the feedback that teachers receive from students or that students are able to tell by themselves that will make them either better, help teachers revise maybe like the lesson plan or kind of see what a student can catch on to more or maybe not, or even like for a classroom seeing which students were able to catch on to which plans better, or like which lesson plans or which subjects better, whether it be like reading or math or science. Then again, talks about the formative assessments and feedback, kind of like what I just said. But so the idea, I wrote down that the idea of feedback is to provide evidence and support that you have learned what you have been taught and shown understanding to what students have been taught. So kind of showing that they were able to understand the subject that was taught to them or that the teacher taught, and show just how much they may know or how much they may lack in knowing by having the feedback, which I think is very beneficial to students in learning. And also talked about the Design Tech High School, which I thought was interesting. Kind of describes the liberal arts school as like in disguise, because it allows for students to have a purpose and reason while they're learning, which I think is very important, because compared to like some of the public schools, it's kind of just based on memorization and kind of just trying to get to the next level and pass the class, and it's just so fast-paced, rather than Design Tech High School, which is based on something that you enjoy. Like I know one girl talked about having robotics, and they not only build the robotics, but they also show them as well and compete competitively. Also, we talked about game-based learning, which I thought one of the most interesting things about this was that game-based learning, that failure is necessary, because in any game there's a winner and a loser. So not losing being next, but failure, having trial and error, understanding what works best or what techniques or what little ways may work better to win the game. So yeah, then also the Sandberry Valley School, which kind of gave individual freedom compared to the other schools, which all of them have freedom, but and also talked about like the independence and how it's like a community of people that help to shape the educational guidance, but it allows them to have their independence also within understanding what they want to do and may not want to do. So all in all, this week of week 10 of Edav was very interesting, and I really enjoyed learning about the different schools and different techniques that go on, different environments that there are other than public school.